Max was an incoming freshman last year, and the kids really looked up to him. He was Rookie of the Year. His work ethic is fabulous. David, the same thing. David's a junior this year. Of course, Max is a sophomore this year, but David is a third-year player who his work ethic is second to none. Matter of fact, everybody on the team is the same, but those two are talkative. They can motivate guys. The rest of the team actually looks up to them, and I think that's a good fit for both of them to be co-captains.
Well, it's great. It's a big honor knowing the captains who were here before and how good of players they were, and also how long Stone's been here. You know, to be a captain for him is a pleasure.
It's been great. So I'm co-captains with Max Palmer, and I think that we've been able to change a few of the things that we do with the team and how we're practicing. I think heading into the season, it's got us in our best shape yet. And it's been nice having a 2-week period when we get to school where we can work with the guys and get them ready for the first event.
Yeah, we all get along. Last year we all were pretty close knit, and then Nick's coming in. And he's a really good guy, and we're having a great time right now. So I mean, it's a pretty good squad right now.
Yeah, Nick, he's been great. He's from Canada, and his brother plays for St. Francis, who's been one of the better players in the conference all year. So we knew we were getting a good player, and he came in. He played really well in qualifying. He's adjusted nicely, not only to the team and hanging out with the guys, but also out on the course. He's played great, and I think that we can expect big things from him starting right at Northern Kentucky.
I think overall it's been going pretty well. It's been a little challenging trying to balance them both out, but I think the guys on the team have really been helping me, trying to get used to everything, and so I think it's been going well so far.
We're always looking to add good players and add depth to the team. I've told the guys, you know, we're 1 year older and 1 year wiser this year. Last year we were inexperienced at the conference. It showed. This year, because of that 1 year older and wiser, they're ready to take that next big step. Nick is a freshman coming in that has a lot of game, as do the rest of the guys on the team. He happened to qualify for the tournament in the first one, but that's not a guarantee he's going to play at the end as well. But he's going to bring a lot to the table. Comes from a good family, a good playing family. And he's an awesome kid, great in school, academic-wise. He's a great fit. All the guys love him.
We just got done with qualifying about a week ago, which is pretty high-pressure kind of situation, just like a tournament. We all seem to play pretty well, so I'm very excited to see how we play. We seem to be playing very well. So
we had qualifying for past week. We had 5 rounds of qualifying, and then the top 6 made it out of there. And then right now we're just practicing and just playing 9 holes a day and just trying to get ready for Northern Kentucky.
Well, this is a little different this year than we've done in the past. We normally have started probably September 10th. We start traveling, we play all the way through. This year we a little bit backed up, some conflicts and some other tournaments that were going on at the same time. So consequently, we're not starting till the end of September. So the guys have had a big opportunity to work on their game and be ready from day one. The first part really is more like preseason, like you said, but we go into every event wanting and knowing that we can win, and that is our ultimate goal, is still to win every tournament, even in the fall. But we use it as a building block for the spring, who might be able to travel to the spring tournaments, who might be the heads-on favorite to be exempt to play at the conference or spring break. So the fall season's huge for us, even though it's not as meaningful as the spring.
Practices have been great. We finished qualifying about a week ago. We had 5 rounds and those all went well. But having this time to prepare for a tournament where we're not qualifying has allowed us to really focus on our own individual games, not playing for score, and really just preparing for our first event. And that's been something we haven't had in years past, and that should help us leading into Northern Kentucky's tournament.
Overall, I think my swing hasn't been in the best shape over the last couple of days, so I just trying to work a few things out so that I can be ready for the weekend.
Yeah, so this season I'd like us to win a conference championship. I think that's our goal going into the year. Last year, the last 2 years, we've come up short of that. But this season we return a lot of guys. Daniel, who's finished top 10 at conferences 2 years in a row, And Max Palmer being the Rookie of the Year last year, I think that we may be the favorites, and expect us to win the conference, and that's what we'll work the entire year towards.
I'm really just expecting to do my part to help the team, do as best as I can, try and finish. I'm trying to finish as high as I possibly can, but overall just do my part for the team.
My expectations are for us to go in and compete. Last year we finished pretty well there, and we've got a few guys returning. Daniel's back, Max and Grant, and then we've got the freshmen in the starting lineup as well. So I expect us to go there and be able to compete with everyone, and hopefully come away with a win to start the season like we did my freshman year.
To win. If I said anything different, they would probably kick me off a bridge somewhere. They're ready to go. They're antsy. They're ready to get after it. Again, this is our first tournament of the year. Most of the schools that we're playing against have played 2 or possibly 3 events already. So they have a little bit more of that experience, and the butterflies aren't flowing as much. But we all put our pants on, and we all tie our shoes the same way. So if your game's ready, you're ready.